Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about something. Josh is a little bit more privy to. Let's talk about that forecast.
Oh, gosh.
Unless you want to keep talking football.
I know nothing in that regard.
Okay.
So we'll switch gears to weather. And that's, where the cloud coverage is widespread. Temperatures well above average for the middle of December. Yeah, 60 degrees even after the sun has set, as a few of those splash and dash showers make their way across our area. All right, breaking records out towards the state capitol today. Tying record for us right here in the heart of the Rose City at 60 degrees from those afternoon highs earlier today. Not much has changed this evening as the mid to upper 50s and low 60s reside still across our area. After our rain gauges managed to fill up to just a couple of 1/100ths of an inch here across the Willamette Valley, closer to that quarter-inch mark along the coast. And these numbers, they will continue to climb as our next batch of rain is already pushing its way through the Pacific Northwest, all influenced by our latest atmospheric river. We'll zoom in and give you a closer look at the shoreline. You can see the active rain and wind that is currently coming down in places like Seaside. That is expected to become more widespread through the overnight hours. The National Weather Service just within the last hour updating our wind alerts through the I-5 corridor. That's where we could see wind gusts upwards of 40 to nearly 55 miles per hour. Now all the way through early Wednesday morning, as our single-digit wind speeds are still residing through the valley. That won't be the case as we move our way through the rest of the night. Look, just past midnight, expecting gusts to near 40 miles per hour and the breezy conditions taking us well into tomorrow. So for tonight, we do have an elevated high chance of rolling power outages because of downed tree limbs and maybe even downed trees themselves, as those winds are expected to howl later tonight. All as the atmospheric river continues to push the flow of moisture here across the Pacific Ocean, expecting to really make bullseye with us come Thursday. And that's why the National Weather Service has a flood watch in effect from Wednesday evening all the way through Friday night. Urban flooding, so things like parking lots and streets, likely going to be filling up with widespread water. And the areas that have already been prone to flooding, say just last week with our latest atmospheric river, expected to do just the same. You can see the copious amounts of wet weather piling up close to almost 4 inches for us by the end of the day on Friday for the I-5 corridor. So the bullseye last time was in western Washington, now a little more through the central sections of Oregon as the snow does return to the high terrain at the Cascades. Scattered showers for us tonight and into much of the day on Wednesday. It's Thursday. It becomes more widespread, persistent, soaking rains. That's where the flooding threat really starts to get elevated. This is Thursday evening with so much rain and hopefully washing away a lot of the zeros that we still hold on to over the high terrain of the Cascades. The snow elevation levels fall back to just about 3,000 feet or so, but this brief warming trend could melt some of that snow and add to the flooding concern, as Mount Hood itself nears about a foot to 2 feet of snow. Now, speaking of snow, maybe some of your weather apps on your phone are starting to hint at maybe some of a wintry mix come Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I'm no Scrooge, but I think it's just too soon to tell if that will actually come to fruition, especially as we trend slightly on the warmer side over the next 2 weeks or so. But for tonight, the third night of Hanukkah, 43 degrees. It will be wet and windy tomorrow. Also, those scattered showers with temperatures cooling back to the low 50s as Thursday is a KOIN 6 weather alert due to the threat of landslides, more urban and stream flooding of potential as we slowly cool things back by the weekend. Winter starts on Sunday, and it's finally going to start to feel like December with those highs in the upper 40s.
Yeah, I'm not leaving my house without a rain jacket for at least a week.
Good idea.
With you guys.
All right. We'll be right back.